We are officially back from the All-Star break, and Russell Westbrook did not miss a beat. 22 points, 16 boards, 18 assists in the first game out of the break. Paul George added 27 as the Thunder down the Heat 114-98. No good. Rebound Nurkic. Portland on the run again. Here comes Lillard, dribbles to the right side, gets around Walker, lobs it up. Markieff Morris throws it down. What an incredible pickup Morris has been from Seattle. And Portland is blowing away the Jazz. What a crazy good first half for Miles Bridges against the Raptors. 23 points, 2 boards, 2 assists on 8 of 12 shooting. Technical fouls handed out to both Bridges and Valanciunas. Valanciunas puts a hand at the face, Bridges with a swing, Valanciunas with a swing, and then hits the ball away. And then they got in each other's faces. Giannis beats around a Spellman. Now it's Jimmy Butler. Butler guarded by Knox. Knox gets up in his face. Butler splits the double. Oh, what a dunk by Jimmy Butler! And the Bucks, that trailed by 15 in the second quarter, have come back to tie the game. Feisty moment here. Avery Bradley swings a little at LeBron James. James is unhappy. Just walk away. But Bradley not too happy with LBJ. Stephen Curry having a crazy season. 402 three-pointers. He has tied the record for threes in a single season as the Warriors are within 3, but Holiday hits right there to make it a 6-point game. Inside Curry, dribbles back out, tries a 3. For the record, it's good! Steph Curry, the all-time leader in threes in a single season, and we still have 16 games to go. Timeout Milwaukee, Dubs within 5. Love posting up Claxton. What a post move, and it's knocked away by Clax. Here comes Kyrie Irving with it the other way. Irving taking it coast to coast. Throws it out. KD, 3 from the corner. Knocks it down. Brooklyn on top. Timeout Houston. Nets trying to pick up a big win here. They've struggled against the top Western Conference teams this season. Durant out to Harris. They left him wide open. Joe Harris reins it in from deep. Brooklyn takes an 8-point lead with just 1:24 to go. The ball. There's Stevens. Kicks it over to Wall. Thomas Bryant back to John Wall. Wall drives in, splits the double team, finds Zion Williamson. Williamson hammers it home. Washington back within 2. Donovan Mitchell. Crossover on Beal. What a move. Drives strong. Throws it down over 2. Over Zion and Beal. What an answer from the Jazz. As Spida puts it in. 5 seconds. Bogdanovich. Screen set by Russell. Steps back. Tries a 3. Can't get it to fall. Tipped in the air. Game is over. The Knicks stun the Sixers in Philly. What a thriller. 1.5 seconds. Holiday steps back to tie. No good off the back iron. The Toronto Raptors continuing their rise after a slow start to the season. They've now won 8 of 9 and win against the Bucks in a big-time game here as Jrue Holiday misses at the buzzer. OKC up by 2. Here's Schroeder. Spin move back to Paul George. George is going to drive, splits the double team, throws it down, and the foul on Graves. It's now 4 on Corey Graves. Paul George. A thunderous jam. Backs up, drives hard with the left shoulder. And a man's jam there from PG-13. Is Clay. Davis sets a screen. Thompson steps back. Etuan Moore on him. 5 to shoot. Thompson crosses him up. Bang! From 3-point range. How can you stop that? Klay Thompson gives the Lakers the lead. 6 seconds on the clock. Quick pass. Dennis Schroeder. Blocked by James. He'll just run out the clock. The Thunder led this game by 17, but can't take it. The Lakers come back and win it 122-117 to improve to 53-10 on the season. No good. The Barracudas continuing to play well. Tied for that 8th seed right now. Bridges puts it in from 3 over Kyrie Irving. Miles Bridges dead-eyed from deep. Can't finish. Favors the rebound. Wild pass out to Buddy Hield. Now here comes Fox with it. Fox steps back. Crossover move. Another one. Throws that shot up and puts it in. What a finish by De'Aaron Fox. Golden State by 12. Fox almost loses the ball, gets it back, gets around Curry. Fox drives, can't get it to go. Bagley the board. He gets hammered by Draymond Green. Bagley is shaken up, and Green is going to be likely called for a flagrant foul. And Bagley's not happy. Steve Kerr not too happy with Green after that, and Bagley is just trying to shake it off. A violent push by Draymond Green, and we'll see how they rule it. So despite Draymond Green's ejection, Steph Curry, 58 points, ties a career high as the Warriors take down the Kings in dominating fashion. Hassan Whiteside back on the floor after a couple of bad neck and back injuries that have cost him so many games these last 2 seasons. Puts up the shot and puts it in, his first make on 4 tries. Hassan Whiteside, welcome back. Here comes Cleveland the other way. Jordan Clarkson lobs it up, tipped in the air. Nance gets it back. He can't finish. Capella gets the rebound. Back the other way. Crazy bounce pass ahead to Harden. Harden lobs it up. Nobody's there. Barton's going to get it now for Cleveland. Cavs on the run. Sexton drives in. Layup. Somehow misses. Thompson the rebound. He has it knocked away by Harden. They chase after it out of bounds. It's going to be Cleveland ball as Harden trips and falls. What a crazy turn of events these last few seconds. That one's snatched out of the air by Robinson. Bledsoe misses the potential game-tying shot. The Knicks knock off the Pacers. The 2 teams that were tied for the 8th seed, the Knicks prevail and hand Indiana another tough loss. Evans over to Ellington. Now it's Rajon Rondo. Lopez set the screen on Meeks, turns around. Meeks gets tripped up. Brook Lopez tries for 3. Knocks it down. The Clippers bench has been so strong. Wiggins knocks it down. Tie game. Lakers were up by 9 with 2 minutes left. James, half court. No good. Rims out. We're going to overtime. The Lakers' 16-game winning streak on the line. Minnesota putting up a great fight tonight at the Target Center. On the run. This will mean nothing. Kuzma, 3-pointer, no good. The Timberwolves get a big win to boost their playoff chances as they stun the best team in the NBA in overtime and end the Lakers' 16-game winning streak. The playoff push is officially on. Here's how the standings look. The Lakers 61-11 despite that loss. Holding a 7-game advantage over the Clippers and Rockets, can clinch the 1 seed very soon. Thunder have also clinched their playoff spot. San Antonio having a surprisingly good year with Tim Duncan as the coach at 41-30. Warriors have dropped back after a strong start of the season after trading away KD, but still holding the 6th seed. A strong second half of the season from Luka Doncic has prevailed, helped the Dallas Mavericks prevail to the 7th seed despite numerous injuries. Porzingis has been out. They were without Jalen Brunson for a while. Tim Hardaway Jr., Kelly Olynyk. This team has been really on fumes aside from Luka being out there, but they are the 7th seed. Minnesota currently holding the 8th seed slimly over Portland by just 1 game. Phoenix 2 games back of that, and then it drops off with Utah and Denver. Then the final 4 teams out west. Sacramento not having a terrible year. Memphis, of course, still in a rebuild, but Ja Morant has had a nice rookie season. New Orleans and Seattle have both been a mess, and will be looking for that number 1 overall pick come lottery time. And lastly, looking at the Eastern Conference, the Sixers and Bucks battling for that 1 seed. Nets not too far behind. Sixers at 48-24 with 10 games to go. Milwaukee, aside from that 1 loss to Toronto, have been playing really well to climb up to the 2 seed. Jimmy Butler being back from injury has really helped. The Nets have dealt with tons of injuries. Kyrie missed a couple games. Spencer Dinwiddie was out. Alex Len was out. They're 2.5 games back right now in the 3 seed. Toronto, who was borderline playoff team earlier, have now gone 13-3 over their last 16 games to get to 41-31 after they were at the 500 mark through 56 games. They're 7 games back. The Hawks are in 5th, but John Collins is currently out for the remainder of the regular season. Trae Young is currently out with a neck injury, so they are really relying on their bench. Boston Celtics, the reigning Eastern Conference champs, are currently 6th. And this was a very interesting battle, but the Barracudas have won 9 of their last 10 games to get to 36-36. They were as many as 10 games below 500 at one point. Since they were 19-29, they've gone 17-7 in their last 24 games. At one point, there was a 4-way tie for the 8th seed. The Knicks have dropped back a little bit, currently holding a 2-game advantage for the 8th seed over the Pistons. Washington not too far behind, neither is Chicago. Indiana, who was as high as the 5 seed earlier in the season, have dropped 7 in a row to fall to 11 games below 500, and now are without Eric Bledsoe for the duration with a knee injury. And wrapping things up at the back of the Eastern Conference, nobody is really brutal. Charlotte is 28-43. Don't have a lot of help. The Heat have been decimated by injuries this season, but have now gotten both Tyler Hero and Hassan Whiteside back. Orlando has struggled, and Cleveland is still in their rebuild. But our next NBA video will take you through the remainder of the regular season. Just a few games left for all of these teams.